Well, good evening, everyone. I'm DJ Sean, and welcome through to a very flight sim orientated weekend. Early this morning, we did Melbourne to Launceston return in the 737 online with Vatsim and FS2Crew, and tonight we are headed across to Los Angeles from Sydney. I'm joined by Daz, one of my followers and subscribers. He's going to jump across in what looks like the Qantas 747. And we'll be jumping across in the Virgin Australia 777-300ER, which you can see here. So we've just kicked off boarding. The refueling's been underway for about 15 minutes, so we're going to have a little bit of a longer refuel time. We're bumping a little bit more. We're taking a bit more fuel with us tonight, so I'll go through the plan very soon. At the moment, we've got 31 of 500 packs. I don't know why it's done that, but roughly about 300 and something are going to... the raid. Thanks, Zero Frames. Really appreciate it. About 300 and something souls on board. We'll get to the plan. It'll tell us in just a second. But we're sitting on the deck here on International Bay 36 here in Sydney. If we go top down here and we zoom out a little bit, you'll be able to see Sydney Airport just here. There's a few over at domestic. There's Daz here and his Qantas 747. We'll be racing across to Lax. Oz Flight Sim, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the and thank you for the follow. Welcome, thanks, mate.
And his name is John C.
Oz, really appreciate the follow. Thank you and welcome to the channel. So we are going to jump over here to Ivica 11. I do fly the PMDG 737, but tonight we're in the 777.
Hi, Captain. How are you today?
Great. Okay, so we better kick off our co-pilot here and get him working. So we've got. Hey, Con, no worries, buddy. Very much appreciated. I really enjoyed the flight you guys did. I hope I can join you in VR sometime. Will do, Zero. Thanks very much, buddy. Hi, more Bosso. How you going? Cost index. Well, what we'll do is we'll go through the plan in just a second. So what we'll do is before I hit the plan, I will get this guy just running up here now and get some stuff going real quick, and then we'll go through the plan. So I'll just do the power up procedure and just make sure that everything is going all right. So the battery's on, so we've done all that. ADIRU we've got set status display, oxygen, hydraulics, and oil pressure. We'll just do a quick check here. That guy there. Check electrical. Got that. That's the fuel systems. It's fine. Electric. We got APU, and we've got APU on the air there. As you can see, still fueling up. We're going to be taking about 120 tonne of fuel across to Lax with us. Maybe just a little bit less, maybe 118 tonnes. So with 55 minutes until showtime, the refueler should be able to get that sorted in time. Aussie Fly, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, buddy. Quick check. Let's check. Alrighty. So what we'll do is we'll have a quick look first off of the charts here. So as you can see there, we've got quite the flight ahead of us tonight. But before we do get into all that, and I do go much further, if you are wondering, and I'll just turn that off so we can see what the stuff here is in the top right hand corner. I do this to raise money for charity. I am a charity streamer with 100% of your donation going through to our charity. We've raised over $1,200 in the last 3 months for a bunch of charities we've supported, and this month we're raising money for the Smith family. If you don't know much about the Smith family, you can find that all in the information below. Okay, so with that out of the way, looking at our flight, we've got quite the flight ahead of us tonight. We're obviously going to be starting down here in Sydney. with our little magenta guy just there on the deck in Sydney. So we'll be taking off obviously here to the east and tracking over the top of Apia, then Christmas Island, and through to across near Kona, just up here, and then into Lax. Maverick, yeah, affirm we'll be doing the full 14 hours. Hey Mav, sorry buddy, I missed that there. Welcome, and yes, we will be. Alrighty, so let's go over to the plan this evening. That's what we want. We want that guy there. Okay, so looking at the plan tonight, we're operating as Velocity 9104. We're a charter flight to Lax. So as I was saying, the plan has... Oh yeah, we'll definitely be having some scotch on this flight. Don't worry, I'm already getting a few of these into me to make this possible. Alrighty. So looking at the plan here, Velocity 9104 from Sydney through to Lax on the 14th of July. What's the date today? The 14th of July. Fancy that. Okay, so our trip, it's going to be just shy of 13 hours in the air. It's going to be 12 hours and 56, and that time in the air is going to require 104.2 tonnes of fuel. From there, we're taking our contingency of 20 minutes, which equals that. We don't need to worry about any destination. We're taking our destination alternate, which we're going to do there. We've got our fixed reserve, we've got our ET equal time point fuel, we've got our minimum required is 114.9 tonne of fuel. Don't worry about a margin. I'm taking an extra 30 minutes because this is Vatsim, and who knows how long we'll spend either on the ground or in holding at the other end. With our takeoff minus our plus our taxi, our ramp fuel here on the deck will be 118.3 tonnes of fuel. And when we land, we'll have about 13.2 tonnes of fuel, fuel over destination. Looking at the weights here, we are quite heavy tonight. We've got 200, well, it's a lot different to the 737 this morning. 220 tonne on the zero fuel weight with our fuel on board minus our taxi gives us a takeoff weight of that guy there. Minusing that, our landing weight's going to be 234 tonne. Our maximum landing weight is 251, so in the event that something does go tits up and we've got to come back to Sydney, we're going to be in the air for a little while we dump some fuel out over the ocean there and come back. No worries, Con, I'll see you in a little bit. Midday tomorrow, so it's a 12, it's going to be about 13 hours flight. We depart 9:30, so it's 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. We'll be probably close to top of descent, or approaching top of descent. So probably about 10:30, I imagine we'll be on the ground in Los Angeles, 10:30 a.m. tomorrow, Australian time. Okay, looking at the wind here, anything greater than an SR rate of 6 indicates that we're going to have some bumps in cruise. It's typical to get a few bumps across to Lax this time of year, but with an SR of 5, that is quite close to the 6. So we'll be mindful of that, and we might be keeping the seatbelt signs on a little bit longer than anticipated. Alrighty, so looking here, our initial flight level is going to be 290. Looking at our alternate summary here, we've got our en route alternates here. Orlando looks like it is going to be one of the first ones we do. And we've got also Las Vegas, and we've also got San Fran there as well. Looking a little bit further on, we've got our routing there. 3-4 left. It looks like we'll be taking tonight. It's the longest route. A distance of over 6,541 nautical miles. Flight level, we're going to hit 290 first, that's going to be our max, and then over this Natalie point we're going to take 310 over back, so we'll go up to 330. From Winty we'll go to 350, and by the time we're almost in Lax, almost in the States, we'll be at a nice high flight level of 370. Yeah mate, excuse me, I will be streaming a lot DCS in the coming week, which is why I'm very keen to get some flights in tonight. And this weekend, if my voice stays with me. Looking at our FMC data, it's all a little bit muddled up. Oh my god, let me just mute this and have a call. Sorry about that, guys, need more beer. Okay, so we've got some basic information here that we'll be using. We've got a cost index of 40. We'll have a reserve of 6 tonne. We are velocity 9104. Traditionally, we would print this plan, and all the data would go into here. Oh my god, my voice is so crackly. Sorry. That's a little bit better. Might definitely need to get some scotch if that's the case. We would normally print this, and this is where we would write our details, but we're just going to leave it for now. Spot wind data for all our legs tonight. Excuse me, now I got hiccups. Off to a flying start. Yeah, this is why you don't drink and fly, kids. Oh. We've got our routing, and we'll do some periodic fuel checks against that while we are in the excuse me, the cruise.
Routing, not routing.
We've got our alternate there. Okay, we've got our EDTO alternate, so obviously we're going to be doing extended time over water. So we have to stay within 180 minutes of a suitable aerodrome that has suitable weather, and that is what this is all about. So typically we'll be filling this out as well. Don't tell anyone. We won't be printing this tonight. But this has some of our EDTO information. Oh my god, my voice. Our EDTO information should we need to divert. It's pretty much this information you can see right here. I can go through a little bit that later in the cruise. Okay, looking at the all-important weather for our flight tonight. So we know what the weather is like here in Sydney. It's not too bad. So on the 14th from 09:30, so just over an hour ago, an hour and 41 minutes ago, the wind has swung around. So we might be using 16 right tonight. 190 at 4 knots, Cav OK, temperature 12, dew point of 6, QNH 1017. There's no significant weather events. Looking a little bit later on, between 06 and 012, the wind's going to continue swinging around, Cav OK. Looking a little bit later, the wind is going to swing around a little bit to the west and north. More importantly, looking at lax. Sky conditions. So the weather right now is fine. It's great. Looking later on, we're going to get some overcast rain come in. There's a chance of some variable wind of 3 knots. The statute miles of 6 miles, and the sky conditions clear. So the weather for lax is going to be fine. Looking for Ontario a little bit for that flight again. All this stuff is right now. Looking a little bit later on, also looks fine. Las Vegas also looks fine. It's going to have some cloud there. San Fran also looks fine. So the weather in the States is not too bad at the moment. Alrighty, again I apologise for the sideway view, guys, but you can see here that on the plan we are departing Sydney down here. We might have a few bumps on the climb out, and then we'll be tracking through. You can see the circles are 180-minute EDTO points, so basically the line needs to stay within those. EDTO basically means that if we lose an engine, we can get to a suitable aerodrome. Old mate Daz and his 4-burner Queen 747 there doesn't have to worry about that. With 4 engines, he can just pretty much power anywhere on the planet that he wants. Alrighty, so what we'll do is we'll put you back here.
Technically, he still has to worry about EDTO.
Not 4-engine EDTO.
That was ETOPS. Now EDTO covers all engines.
Oh, sorry, that's what I'm thinking about, ETOPS. Where have we got here? So we want to turn you off. Alright. So what we'll do is we'll go here, bring this guy up here, route, enter our routing information. So we want to go here, we want YSSY reference. Our last position was here, you can go in there, and that brings up our navigation information. Alright, who we got online? We got Wollongong and the ATIS. When I fly at 29,000 feet, sometimes it goes below or above 29,000 feet. Is that with the autopilot on, buddy? Because it shouldn't do that with the autopilot on. What do we want? We want to set you to 1250 and we want 12625. That guy.
102. On first contact with Sydney, round or approach, notify receipt of Charlie. Sydney, terminal information, Charlie. Expect independent visual approach. Do not pass through assigned runway center line. Runway 16 left and right. Arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress. Wind 270, speed 5 knots. Have okay. Temperature 12.
Zero, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the channel.
1027. On first contact with
10017?
Sydney, approach, notify receipt of Charlie. Sydney, Charlie.
Sorry guys, I need to listen to it again.
Visual approach. Do not pass through sign runway center line. Runway 16 left and right for arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Independent departures in progress. Wind 27035
2705 knots.
Have okay.
Have okay.
Temperature 12. QNH 1027.
1027. How old is this? 1027.
Or approach notify receipt of
Charlie. Alright.
Sydney terminal information Charlie.
Yeah, right. Charlie. I don't think it's 1027 anymore. We're just gonna double check here. Active sky. A departure. 2604. And 1017, yeah.
Velocity 543, good day, center.
I'm out for the walk around.
Alright, buddy, yeah, go for the walk around. Alrighty, while he does that, let's get set up. What sim are you using there, Morrow? Bosso? Route request 777. Go. We have a lot of routes here. Lax. No, we want Sidlax. What am I doing? Sidlax 1 request.
540 Melbourne South.
Route 1 uplink ready. Load.
Velocity 543, good day, Melbourne Centre, standby 1.
So we're getting the route from the company. They're loading it into the aircraft via ACARS. Here we go. Sidlax. Activate. Execute. 16 right. Execute. And we are 9104. Oh, performance information. Okay, so what do we need here? So we have a zero fuel weight. 220.9, which is what we've got. Reserve of 6. Our fuel will be 1183.
543, clear to the Gold Coast via plane route at Kevin departure, runway 16 left, May 5000,
Cost index of 40.
departure frequency 125.0.
Oh, well, we'll accept that for now. Wind data, legs, route data, load. Execute.
673, normal speed.
Descent forecast. Load. There we go. Okay, performance initialization.
Velocity 543, Melbourne Centre.
Negative 36, negative 37, that's fine. Initial climb is 290. Now we want 6 on the reserves. 1183, we have gross weight of 339, which we do. Okay. What we'll do is we'll get some clearance and then we'll chuck in our departure. Melbourne Centre, very good evening. Velocity 9104 on the ground for on the ground Sydney for Los Angeles. Request clearance. Hello?
Velocity 9104.
Santa, hey. Oh, there. How you going, Santa? Welcome. We're back in the aircraft, mate. We're heading to Los Angeles from Sydney, a 13-hour flight ahead. Sorry, Santa. Sorry.
Velocity 543, Roger. Did you copy your clearance?
Negative. All I need to do is options, key commands, chrono, captain, elapsed time.
Roger, Velocity 543, cleared the Gold Coast by Andrew planned route. Kevin at 6 departure, runway 16 left, maintain 5000 score, 3246.
To the Gold Coast by plane Kevin 6 departure, runway 16 right, direction 16 left, maintain 5000 score, 3246, Boston Highland.
Velocity 543.
Just sent some key commands that I was missing there, guys.
Velocity 9104,
Oh, that's
Melbourne
us.
Centre.
That's us. Go ahead for Velocity 9104. Centre's flight's about 13
Velocity
and a half hours.
9104, you cleared to Los Angeles via Dipso planned route. Campy 5 departure, 16 right. Maintain 5000, score code at 3255, departures 125.0.
Copy, cleared to Los Angeles via Dipso plan route. Campy 5 departure runway 16 right. Climb initially to 5000, squawk 3255 and airborne 125.0. Velocity 9104. Breathe.
Velocity 9104.
There we go, okay. So what do we want? 325. 5. Oh, yeah. Half of them will be in business. Another half of them will, another quarter of them will be. Sorry, quarter of them will be in business. Quarter of them will be in premium economy, and a half of them will be in really the best economy there is.
Velocity 670, roll details, Canberra, advisory, copy.
5,000.
Go ahead, Velocity 674.
View charts.
Velocity 670, X arrival, runway 35, when ready, descend to flight level 110.
Canby 5 departure. Okay. The departure is going to be 16 right. Canby 5, execute legs.
Rapid 6 Alpha arrival for runway
Dipso,
35,
execute.
670, thanks.
Okay. Now airborne 1250, Dipso 16 right 5000. Okay.
Sydney clearance for delivery, minus 1.
That's 15.
It was clearance for LA, initial altitude 310.
We're doing thrust limit. Takeoff 10%. Takeoff, flaps 15. 170, 175 and 180. I should probably put the wind in there. 270, that's going to clear our takeoff speeds.
Velocity 670, when ready, descend to level 110.
110, thanks very much. Velocity 670.
Honest 1-1, you're cleared to Los Angeles via the so planned route. Can't be
Captain, you just have to do it. The first one warms it up, the second one will work. So if you do it again, it should work.
3261, departure frequency 125.0.
Okay, so we want flight director my side, flight director your side. We want 180 on the climb out tonight. It's going to be hitting 155. 5 heading LNAV, VNAV. RTO. Alrighty.
The delay above planned route, drive 5000, Canterbury 5, departure 16 right, squawk 3261 and 125.0 for departure, honest 1-1. Honest 1-1.
Alright, what we might do, guys, here real quick is have a bit of a briefing here about our departure this evening. So bring up the chart. We're sitting over here at the International Terminal, which is Bay 36, just here at the International Terminal. I think Daz is over on 10 or 24. Looking here, we're going to be pushing back tail left, nose right. So we are positioning towards Yankee, the taxiway. Once we are started up, as you can see the magenta light on this, the magenta position on this chart, we'll probably taxi along, it'll be Golf, taxi along Golf, and then left onto Alpha, short taxi up to Alpha, and then right onto 16 right for blast off. Speaking of blasting off, it's the Campy 5 departure, well 155, then we do a right hand turn direct to Dunes, and it's 152 to Campy, and then we'll do a left hand turn direct route. Oh wow, Captain, sorry buddy, yeah, I had to get off, when I got affiliated with Twitch I couldn't stream live to YouTube anymore, so at the same time you can't multi-stream, so I've had to, so thank you for joining Twitch to continue to talk to me, so I really appreciate it, thank you. Alrighty, so looking at that guy there. We're not going to freaking Cairns. Well, actually, we can go to Cairns. We just can't go to Cairns at night. Aki 12, I haven't seen you for ages. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I have no Cairns lights in my sim. Don't know what's happened, but I have no runway lights or taxi lights in Cairns, which is very, very, very annoying. Oof, getting a bit warm here on the flight deck this evening. Sorry guys, this is as much as the clothes that come off. There's no more articles of clothing that come off. No worries, buddies. Thanks very much. Alrighty, so let's have a bit of a look outside the aircraft. Yeah, the guys have finished loading us up, which is nice. Yeah, there's a Qantas catering truck. You got to watch out for those guys. So can we see?
Okay, I'm back from the walk around and everything looks good.
Oh, he's back from the walk around and everything's good. You can see Daz's tail just here near the chat, sticking out there. Alrighty, so looking here on the flight deck. Dada, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel, buddy. So 118.6 tonnes and we're still fueling up. We're at 90.7 tonnes. So the refuelers will be with us for a little bit longer yet. Santa, this is the 777-300 ER. They only go as far, I don't know if they've got a 400 version of the 777, they might, but definitely not up into the 700 or 800s yet. They've got a 777X or 777-9 maybe coming. Alrighty. I just plugged one of your toilets, my bad.
You're taking for the C5.
Sorry, Daz?
I'll just give us a heads up. Pushback.
Will do, buddy.
You got all in second, you on. sure, the fever 41.
Alright, so half an hour to pushback.
Victor, Bravo, Victor 241, go ahead. Sure, we are ready to taxi runway 34 for Sydney. We are flying for Sydney. We have IFR.
I'm listening to this guy.
For Sydney. 241.
Let's have a look to top-down view here, so we can see Daz. There's another guy that's just, you probably won't be able to see him on the stream, but there's another guy just here on the deck in Sydney. And God knows where the other guy is. That pesky Qantas catering truck needs to leave me alone. Seriously, you watch, he'll come out when we start pushing back as
Victor,
well.
Bravo, Victor 241, cleared to Sydney via Docel plane route, a Docel 9 departure, runway 34, maintain 5,000 after departure, score code 3245, departure frequency 125.0.
Actually, given the fact that we are set up rather early, what we can do here is Control Shift E, there we go. We've got this guy just here. For those of you who don't know who this or what this is, so you've got an avatar mode now in Prepared 3D, so you can walk around having a bit of a look. So what we might do is we might just pause the music here, and what we might do is, I know the FO's done a bit of a walk around, but we might do it as well. We might go for a bit of a walk around here. Pity I don't have a flashlight to look at all this stuff. We'll go for a walk down here, and we'll do a bit of a check here. So we start at the nose of the aircraft. See if I can remember my pre-flighting of the 777, my walk around. Alright, so let's look a bit up here. Ooh, might have to change this guy to over the shoulder. And looking back a little bit. There we go. So looking at we've got the angle of attack sensor, and the pitot tubes, they all look good. The avionics area looks, the avionics door is closed, which is good. Ooh, that's really touchy. Can we zoom you in without? Ooh, that's really vicious. That's there we go. Oof. So looking at the nose wheel here, we're checking for make sure that the strut is not compressed all the way in and has some movement. We're checking the nose wheel steering mechanism, which looks like the two shotguns just there. They all look good. Go back over this side.
Hi guys, can we start boarding now?
Oh god, yes. Go for it. Yes.
Thanks.
I yelled out from the window down here. Checking the FO's side, he's, not that we can really see him that much, but the pitot and angle of attack sensors are all good there. Checking the catering door there, it all looks fine. Come to think of it, let's get some catering in here. Can we see catering? Catering no longer available for... Okay, catering service is not available. Okay, well we thought we'd check. Alright, looking over there, they haven't damaged all the hold there, which is good. As you can see, all the cargo has been loaded. The cans are loaded. Over it here, the pack inlet valve over here you can see is clear of any obstruction. Looking at the engine here, all the blades look good. We normally have a torch now, but looking at this, nothing dripping. Going down the leading edge of the wing here, all looks good. Oh my god, this is Virtual Dean in the flesh. It is Daz. Alrighty, so looking at the back of the wing here, all the lights are on. We can see the static discharges on the end of the wing here. We'll walk down the wing here looking at it. All looks good. We've got the fuel dump valve there. That looks okay. The flaps are in the down position because the hydraulics are not pressurized, which is normal. Talking about Airbuses in my channel there. What's wrong with you all? Looking at the back of the engine, it all looks. Looking at the main gear here. Checking the brake lines, everything looks connected. Looking back over the back of the aircraft here, you can see the red. There's a red flap in front of me. I don't know how clear it comes through on the stream here, but that's the rat door. That's where the ram air turbine comes out in the event of some generator problems. You want to stay clear of that because that's not being fun getting whacked on the head by. Back door, they haven't damaged the aircraft. We've also got the small door here, which is used for any last minute baggage. The back catering door also looks fine. Oh, where are we going? We're going for a walk in circles here. Walk up the back. Am I an acceptance, DJ Sean? Sorry, Captain, I must have missed what you've... Ooh, at that damn catering truck. Ice being that is my first... what am I... Captain, I don't know what you asked me. Sorry. Looking here, looking back... Oh, back over this way, gotta go a bit further out. We get taken out by that catering truck. Looking back over the tail here, we can see that the tail looks good and no issues there with either the vertical or horizontal stabilizers. We've got the nav light on the back there. We can see just in the corner here, you can see the APU door, which will be open around here. More of a walk around. There we go, there's the back of the APU. You see the horizontal stabilizer, sorry, the vertical stabilizer, or the rudder has been blown over to the left with some wind, with no hydraulic pressure there to pressurize the hydraulics. It has moved just freely. That's alright, Captain, that's alright, I don't mind too bad. As long as we're talking about aviation, I guess that's fine. We've got the tail skid, which is in the open position, which is what we want. We've got the pack outflow valve just here, which is fine, it's what we want. It needs to be in the open position. We've got some static ports coming up here on the right from memory. No, they're not. There's some more outflow valves. Looking at the back wheel set here, all looks good. Tyres are inflated. Back of the engine looks good. Look at the back of the wing. We've got the dump valve just there sticking out at the back. We've also got some static discharge in the back. We've got nav lights on the side, red this side, green on the opposite side, which is what we want. Wouldn't mind some dynamic lighting here in Sydney, that'd be nice. One thing I miss about DCS. Going down the front of the wing now, checking for any dents, nothing there. I'm sure there are no blankets in the engine cowling. This isn't Jetstar, mate. Coming back to the back of the engine, there's nothing dripping here. We've been around the back of it. We'll go to the front. You can hear the FO doing his thing. Nothing, no bent blades that we can tell. Coming in the front, landing light looks good. The pack inflow, all inlet nozzle looks good. Now the static ports over here all look good. And we are back to the start. So we will now walk back to the flight deck. We got back very, very quickly. Exactly right, Revelations. Exactly that. That's exactly what we did. Yeah, took the express elevator up. Damn right. Alrighty, so we're looking for... Whoop, we don't want that. We're looking for 118 tonnes on board. There's still fuel in, and we're at 107.4. Alrighty guys, what I am going to need very much so is a drink to get us through this next section. So we're minus 20 minutes to go until pushback. The FO's doing his thing. So what I will do is I will get a drink and I will be right back. I'll see you in just a very split second. Alrighty, we are back. More importantly, Scotch check. Oh, yeah. Oh. Open you up a little bit. It's got the jitters. The plane's got the jitters. Maybe it needs a Scotch as well. Do good. Alrighty, let's do a bit of a check here. One more check. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Flight instruments.
Heading 061. Altitude 5,000. What I wanted. Heading 061, altimeter 1017.
Altimeter.
Heading 061, altimeter 1017.
Heading 061.
Thanks, Daz.
Altimeter 1017. Pre-flight checklist complete.
Alrighty, let's do a briefing. Bring this guy up here. So we are at a stand or a gate. We're at a gate. We don't need ASDX on. It's going to be reduced thrust takeoff. We're going to go flaps 15. Packs will be on. Anti-off not required. Not well. That's net up. 1,000 feet on the acceleration. SID. Concerns we got nothing.
Are you ready for the departure briefing?
Go ahead.
Okay, we're at a gate. The taxi route out to the departure runway will be as assigned by ATC. This airport does not use ASDEX. We will use reduced thrust for takeoff. For the takeoff config, we will use flight 15. Packs will be on. Anti-ice is not required. No noise abatement departure procedure is required. Thrust reduction altitude is 1,000 feet. Acceleration altitude is 1,000 feet. Departure routing will be by the ATC assigned SID. As for concerns, there are no special factors for this departure. I'll be the pilot flying. During the takeoff roll, you call out any malfunction or warning and silence the oral warning.
What he
I'll
said.
call stop or go. I'll reject the takeoff for any warning or condition that significantly affects the safety of the flight. Before 80 knots, I'll reject the takeoff for any of the following: a takeoff configuration warning, a system failure, activation of the master caution system, tyre failure, any unusual noise or vibration, abnormally slow acceleration, if a side window opens, a fire or fire warning, engine failure, predictive windshield warning, or if the aeroplane is unsafe or unable to fly. between 80 knots and V1. I'll reject the takeoff for a engine
No,
fire
Captain,
or
I
fire warning,
haven't. I'll make a note to
failure,
look at that.
a predicted
BTV.
engine warning, or if the airplane is unsafe or unable to fly. After V1, takeoff will be continued and no action will be taken below 400 feet above ground level other than to apply toga and silence the oral warnings. Any questions?
No questions.
The departure briefing is complete.
Beautiful. Alrighty, maybe we should do a quick chat to the passengers on board. What do we got here? Two, three. It's gonna be warm over there at the moment. Down to 1.8. Celsius to Fahrenheit. 1864. Alrighty, let's do a quick hello to the people in the back. This is different. This radio is different compared to the one I'm used to. We pick up that, don't we, in the 777? We pick up this guy? Yeah. That's my intercom. Alright. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you aboard Velocity 9104 from Sydney through to Los Angeles. We have got all the baggage on board, and then passengers. We're just waiting for the last of the fuel to be loaded onto the aircraft, and then we will be pushing back on time at 9:30 p.m. local time. Our flight today has us in the air just over 13 hours, and the weather in Los Angeles isn't too bad. We should be there roughly in the 18 degrees centigrade, or for our American friends, 64 degrees Fahrenheit. We'll get back to you later in the cruise with some updated weather details for arrival, but we invite you now to sit back and enjoy that wonderful Virgin Australia service. Thank you and good evening. That'll do. There we go. And what have we got here? That's what we want, that page there. Okay, 118.3. We have all the fuel on board now. What have we got here?
Here's the load sheet for you. Have a nice trip.
Thanks. Load sheet for us. Got here, so we want performance. We want 118.3 loaded, 118.3. We want 220.9, 220.9. We got reserve of 6, 290. Beautiful. Everything is looking good. Alrighty guys, we'll be leaving in just about 2 or 3 minutes. While we wait,
I'll just wait till you push back
FS2IP,
and then
miscellaneous.
I'll push back as well.
Copy, mate. Auto save. Click to enable auto save. Save intervals every 60 minutes to keep. No, every. Oh, God. Yeah, we'll go every 900. 900, keep the last. Say 3. Say whilst on ground. No. Or also save to flight cool. No. There we go. We want to make sure that we save. Sorry, Dad, say that again for me.
I'm just waiting for your pushback move to do mine.
Yeah, copy. Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
Can we pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you are clear to pressurize.
Now Brisbane Oceanics on, you can't go to sleep.
That's true.
You can always log off. That's it.
Well, it's Noob Central in Sydney today.
One more cargo door to close. There goes the bridge. Okay, that door's closed. We're just waiting on the main front cargo door. What do they do on that front cargo hold? You're seeing what we're looking at, guys, is the front cargo hold just here. The door is still open.
Hi, Captain. We're ready to go in the back. Can I close the door now?
Already did. Thank you.
Thanks. Have a safe flight.
I feel like the plane's confused, like it thinks that that forward cargo door is the door it needs to close. Fucking dead.
Love FS2Crew. I would have struggled in the Dash 8 without it.
Yeah. The
I
Dash 8.
struggle in the Dash 8 with it because it doesn't understand what I'm saying, but...
Yeah, it's a bit tough there. Some of the things you have to say are a bit tricky for a computer to understand. What's Deb doing with this door? Alright, we're going to manually close it. Alright. Before start procedure.
Captain, we've got a door.
We don't. Ah. He just opened it. Oh, closing. Still closing. Oh, there we go. Takes ages. Before start procedure.
Are we clear to pressurize?
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to start pressurizing the hydraulic panel. We're going to turn the dome light off. Fuel pump's coming on. Hydraulics booting up.
Okay, I'm ready for the checklist.
I'm going to go here, menu. Show the takeoff page. We can have arms, show the tracks, a takeoff trim. Pushback clearance with control. Okay. Before start checklist.
Before start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
V2 180, heading 155, altitude 5000.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 170, VR 175, V2 180. Set and checked.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Completed. Trim.
4 units 0 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay. We got Sydney approach on 1244. And then it will be 1250. Oh god, this kid hasn't been around long.
Speedway 11 Sydney approach today.
Approach, P3D request aircraft clearance to Melbourne.
Speedway 11 yes, on request and by
Oh, ouch.
What happened then?
I think we've just got approach come online too.
Yeah, approach coming online now. I'm just going to go over and talk to him now.
Any approach good evening, velocity 808, pushback from Delta 35, receive the Delta ready for taxi.
Delta's now current.
Radio, again, your confirm only.
126 25. Sorry guys, there's been an ATIS change here.
Independent
Delta.
departures in progress. Wind 280 degrees 5 knots. Have okay. Temperature 12. QNH 1017.
1017.
First contact with Sydney, ground or approach by receipt of Delta. Sydney,
Delta.
terminal information Delta. Expect ascendant visual approach. Do not pass through assigned runway center line. Runway 16 left and right for arrivals and departures. Parallel runway operations in progress. Departures in progress. Wind 280 degrees 5 knots. Have a
Sydney approach, very good evening. Velocity 9104 Bay 36 International request push.
Velocity 9104 heavy Sydney Road.
Sydney approach, velocity 9104, say again.
9104 Sydney Road, push approved.
Push approved, velocity 9104. Alright, Dad's on pushing.
Yep.
Clock is running, brake is coming off.
A few extra tons of fuel.
Bye guys.
Sydney, -11 with you. With Pushback, we'll be ready to taxi in about a minute. 11.
Cabin crew arm slides.
Push approved and copy. -11.
Sydney approach, FedEx point below with you, with information Charlie, 10,000 feet, and over 12.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
550 heavy.
Start engine 2.
Maintain descend and maintain 5000. QNH 1017. Expect idle support and the 16 right.
Oil pressure.
Yeah, hold 311 request and clearance to not low.
Speed by 311 heavy. Stand by, sir. I'm just working with some other aircraft. Stand by. I will give you the clearance. Break. 550 heavy. Go ahead.
Our fighter all we are between 5000, finish 1017. Eyes approach the 16 right, that is the final.
Thank you.
Don't know this approach controller. I heard people logging off to avoid his airspace. So
Yeah, wow.
uh,
There's that bloody
just
corner
watching
strike.
Velocity 808 go down by Charlie, which is all wrong for Sydney. So yeah.
Yep. Well, we're on the other side, so we've only got to go by Alpha.
Speed by 311.
Yeah, I don't know what reason we don't want you to get airborne.
Start engine 1.
Speed by 311 heavy. Clear to Melbourne via Wollongong plan route. Chain 5000.
Someone show an
Chain on
extra
70%. Wollongong transition runway 16 right. Departures with me. Squawk 4065.
Cause, oh,
Currently have all kinds of rules. Have I found something? We're going to go to on many ones as well as for 405. Hit the signal.
cannot understand a word this guy's saying.
Speed by 311 heavy. Honestly 808. Wind 280 at 5 runway 165 near Takeoff.
Where is he? Oh, thanks, buddy.
The best way is on multiple.
Speed by 311 heavy. Push up.
Flaps 15.
Flaps 15.
This is the on.
Correct 550 heavy and right heading
Move back.
340 vector for the island
Center.
approach runway 169.
Forward. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Right of left.
Correct 550
Center.
heavy and right heading 340.
Center.
Heading 340.
Bloody truck's going to be the death of me. Before taxi checklist.
Sydney approach, velocity 808, we're ready to go.
Nice.
Bravo whole point,
Recall.
runway 16 right.
Flight control.
Checked.
Velocity 808,
Clear.
runway 16 right.
Full taxi checklist complete.
Leave the takeoff, velocity 808.
Sounds very enthusiastic.
Approach velocity 9104 with Delta request taxi.
Velocity 9104 heavy, runway 16 right, taxi via Golf Alpha.
Holding point 16 right via Golf and Alpha, velocity 9104. Clear left.
Clear right.
Speed by 11 heavy, be ready for pushback.
Sorry, mate.
I'm going to throw a spinner in the works, I'm going to request taxi right now.
Yeah, you need to go in front of us anyway, in front of me because you go faster.
Yeah, no, you need to go first. I just want to see what he says.
Speed by heavy, Sydney approach, are you ready for pushback?
Call Sydney Airport, got our old mate's license, airside license revoked. I was going to double check something because we didn't move just then. Maybe it's because we're really heavy, but we haven't got ground connections,
Taxi runway 16
airborne
right.
trucks removed, yeah, everything's
See,
removed.
Delta.
Alright, let's power up here. Turn the music up.
Contact 11 heavy, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha.
Wow.
Alpha, to 16 right, Qantas 11, I'll hold for velocity aircraft.
Oh, we're moving. There we go.
Contact 11 Heavy, confirm, are you waiting for runner speed?
Oh, fucking trumpet. Son of a bitch.
City approach velocity 80, we're airborne passing 2,700 on climber 5. 808, city approach, identify climb flight level.
I don't know where that catering truck's going, mate.
0, flight direct 1 and half plan. 0, velocity going 08. 280, velocity 08. Do not. Okay, 311 heavy. Do not.
No swearing, just enjoy the mighty trumpet.
Okay.
My work here is done. Back to my wine. Saboteur. Oh, you really feel the weight in this aircraft taxiing this guy around?
Roger 280 and we'll track down directly. Thank you.
Check.
Cabin crew, take
A little bit of fog there, buddy. Alright, this is Alpha.
Speed by 311, taxi to holding point runway 16 right via Gone. Bravo.
Follow you out, buddy.
Alright, mate. Oh, looks like those models for the Boston thing that we got look alright. They seem to be working. Here's Daz, guys. Here's one of my subscribers in the corner 747 here. BVA I8 stunning. Well, Con, this is the first time I'm using it, so I'm really keen to see how it goes, especially when we get into the States tomorrow. Yeah, wait for me, Daz.
Velocity 11, waiting for the Virgin flights on Alpha.
Okay, velocity 9104 kV. We have a traffic point at 744 on your left hand side.
Hi, Daz.
Okay, velocity 9104 kV, bro.
Is that for us? Approach velocity 9104, go ahead.
Okay, do you have any contact with the person going 747 on your left?
Well, we haven't made contact, as in we haven't hit each other, but we've just passed him on our way up to 16 right. What do you want from him? What do you want me to say?
Okay, I called him, but he didn't respond.
Oh, you didn't respond to him, mate. You talked to me, but not him.
Okay, 550 heavy and 59. 9 o'clock.
We're racing a baggage truck. He's winning.
Approach Qantas 11, can we receive next now?
Fucking Qantas cowboys.
Virgin.
All these Qantas guys are
Qantas
cowboys.
heavy, stand by. Current 550 heavy, going up visual.
Visual with what?
777 visual and pass me, Qantas 11.
Where'd he go?
No, that's not for you. Current 550 heavy and left getting 190. Runway 165, report W.
Roger, head call 190, clear at the first runway 165.
This approach controller is definitely interesting.
Okay, well, that's 11 can be taxi to boarding to runway 165 via Alpha. Well, that's 11 heavy taxi to boarding point runway 165 via Alpha.
I think so.
First one by Taxi Alpha to holding point what's the cross. Okay, what is 11 heavy? How do you think this? How do you think?
I've done Vatsim.
104 heavy. How do you think?
God, this guy in this the BA 774 is hauling ass down that taxiway.
The 808 Sydney approach. How do you think?
Daz, turn your strobes off.
808 are 3255. Thank you. 9104 heavy. Sydney approach. I found you please and how do you think?
Approach velocity 9104. Sorry, a bit hard to make out there, but we could hear probably 2 by 5.
Both.
There's roughly 1 minute to 1 minute, 151.
Speed 311 heavy. Standby. Velocity 9104 heavy. Are you ready for departure?
Negative. We're happy to let the cowboy. I mean the BA aircraft go first.
Okay, speed 311 heavy. Standby 16 right. Clear for takeoff. No delay. Aircraft on final.
Strobes on off the runway, but
I saw how fast this guy was taxiing. I do not want to be in front of this guy.
First 550 heavy runway 16 right. Continue approach. Wind 280 0
landing lights.
Roger, continue approach runway 16 right.
Approach 111 ready in turn for takeoff on 1 right.
Ah, stop it.
What is long heavy in this one?
Oh, and approach velocity 9104. We are ready. Probably tell the approach control that we're ready.
Velocity 9104 heavy. Portion and they want to straight aircraft on final.
I've got one on final. Where?
say this is an uneventful.
That's true.
Oh, this is going to be the best band sim I've had for a long time.
Let's go out and have a look at the spot planes over here. There's Daz. That's why I put the 30 minutes extra fuel on, mate. Yeah?
Runway 808, contact Melbourne Center 125.0.
1250 is the next one, yeah.
Please, yeah, let's get
Over the Melbourne Center 125.0, velocity 808, thank you, good night.
Thank you and good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Velocity 9103, begin the landing, traffic, line up and wait, runway 16 right, behind.
Copy, behind the landing, traffic line up behind, velocity 9104. I must be going blind, I don't see anything up there.
Speedbird 311 heavy, identified climb flight level 280, target at Wollongong, Whiskey Oscar Lima. Speedbird 311 heavy, stand right, target at Wollongong, Whiskey Oscar Lima.
Oh, there he is.
First 550 heavy, runway 125 run. Pressure run, runway 125, minute passenger.
south or north?
What was your question?
Oh, just the MD that's coming in on our runway.
I don't see him. Oh, it might be in the clouds, coming out of the cloud now. Barbs, back off.
I suppose just
Oh, here he comes.
Oh my god, Sydney delays. Hang on.
Before takeoff checklist. Should have done that before while we're Sydney on.
Before takeoff.
Son of a
Before
bitch.
takeoff checklist.
Runway entry procedure.
Check.
Clear left.
Clear right.
Barbs, seriously. I'm fucking you up next time I see you. Worst timing ever.
That is 5.0 now, look at half of board, because taxi to the walkaround.
FS2Crew being heavy runway taxi to the ramp via Alpha cross runway to Pushback.
Taxi to ramp via Alpha crossing runway 25, that is 5.0.
Velocity 9104 heavy, wind 290 degrees, 091 knots, runway 16 right, clear to takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, velocity 9104. Alright, let's go.
Road check 101 ready.
1011 heavy, retain the departing velocity going 777, wait runway 16 right, behind.
One behind the running
Takeoff.
Check.
Hey Milo, how you going, buddy?
Thrust set.
Check.
1011 heavy, Sydney approach. Line of runway 16 right, behind.
80 knots.
Check. The trumpets, Milo, the trumpets are winning. Go baby go, go baby go, accelerate.
11 heavy, please respond.
V1.
Rotate.
Fox 11 lined up 16 right, happy to wake the separation.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
I wouldn't do that because you've got to be able to separate you in the sky.
400 feet.
The approach back was for one lined up 160 to wait turbulence separation. Okay, 111 heavy, please respond, sir. Please respond. That's one approach station.
Laps 5.
Okay, nothing. Velocity 9104 heavy. Report altitude.
Laps 1.
Flaps 1.
Approach, good evening again. Velocity 9104 is with you. 1,900 on climb 5,000.
Velocity 9104 heavy. Identified flight number 280 and left climb direct 60 Delta India Papa Sierra Oscar.
Laps up.
Flaps up.
Copy heading correction climb flight level 260 and left to Dipso. Velocity 9104. Set flight level
Velocity
260.
9104 heavy. Flight number 280
I don't get it. Did any of you guys get that? Say again for velocity 9104. 280. Uh-oh, did we just have a crash, or was it our first save?
Heavy, contact, center,
Oh, it's our first save.
125, 125.
Oh god. Cancel last.
Approach, plus 11, ready, still on runway 1 right.
280, we want to go left. Select.
Order 11, heavy, and 16, right, here, straight on.
Legs.
Just take off 16
so,
right, that's
execute.
111 heavy.
LNAV. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist.
So now we are
After takeoff checklist.
thank you for everything. Alright, flight 15 heavy, thank you, sir. Thanks for flying Sydney. Have a good night, bye-bye.
Do another direct IPSO, execute. Goodbye, Sydney. Goodbye, Australia. God save the Queen. What the hell are you people requesting for songs here? You'll know well when it plays. Great. What competition in hell did I win? That's an interesting vertical cloud there.
Order 11 heavy, report altitude.
Oh, baby, climb. 2,000 feet per minute. We are heavy. At 10,000 feet, guys, we'll light up flight deck again so you guys can see a little bit more. I use chase plane that puts the turbulent and a bit of life into the camera, so when you go down the runway and stuff like that you can feel the bumps and stuff. But yeah, it works really well. 10,000 feet.
Thank you. Romeo Charlie Tango Papa, information delta, program 4,
Transition altitude standard set. Right, there's 10,000. We can turn the storm lights on maybe. That'll be a bit better. Oh, that's very bright. We won't have the storm lights. Just one set of dome lights on. We got a bit of weather up there, but just a couple of little dots there on the navigation display on the weather radar. And the weather returns, not too much. I don't know how to call Deb. You know, that's the worst part about this aircraft. I don't know how to call Deb. Oh my god, this approach control just wants to chastise everyone.
Approach -1 with instructed contact 125.0 on departure, so that's what I actually did. Back to end passing at 5,000. Okay, I'm flying. Roger.
Climate identified climate maintain flight number 280, direct to Takeoff.
Does anyone know how to do...
Flight level 280, Jonathan.
Oh, PA, there we go. Oh, that's on that side. Oh, there we go. PA, there we are. It's PA.
Station calling for clearance. There can your call sign 1.
We got cabin. It's cabin. There we go. Alright. I'm good. Seatbelt signs are still on. When do we take the seatbelt signs off in this thing? At 10,000 feet. Seatbelt signs appropriate release cabin crew. The FO will automatically put seatbelt in case of turbulence up to 2.0.
Velocity 9104, getting
Sounds.
contact with center 125.10.
Over to center 1250, velocity 9104. Good night. Hi, but who? How you going, buddy? Welcome. Swapcom 1. Melbourne Centre, good evening. Velocity 9104 with you through 140 for 280.
Velocity 9104, good evening. Center climb flight level 310.
Ooh, we're going to 3-1. I copy 310, velocity 9104. I reckon we can do it. Optimum's 29, max is 21, recommended 210, yeah right. We'll go 310 early, that's fine. Execute. Ain't that a kick in the head? Good song choice, Barbs. Alright, so we are 28 minutes in to a 13.5-hour flight. What do we do now? We drink. Or as Larrikin would say, do a barrel roll.
Velocity 808. Velocity 669, contact Sydney approach 124 days 4 day. Approach 124.
Hello, Captain. How can I help you?
It's Deb. It's Deb. It's Deb. One Scotch and Coke, thanks, Deb. Oh, the code word. One coffee, thanks. One coffee, please.
Okay, I'll bring some stuff in a second.
That's the code word. Coffee. Thanks, Deb. You guys can still hear me though, can't you? Yeah, I muted my my speaker, my mic there just for a second. Yeah, I muted my mic. I was just checking my playback levels on my phone, so I didn't want you guys to hear like the double sound. God save the Queen. Thanks, Hi Alpha. This is oh, it's Deb.
Hi guys, here are the drinks.
This isn't Deb. This is Deb's younger sister. Thanks for the drinks. Thanks.
You're welcome.
That's not Deb. She's way nicer than Deb. It's the fuzz. The fuck are we listening to? High Alpha. Like we need some. Might get a few bumps here. There's no fucking trumpets in this. Lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. All sense ain't that kick in the head. We might get a few bumps here after Gupta. How can one dead be to fly in the aircraft with me? That's not Deb. That sounds like Charmaine or Charlene. It's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, mate. Strap him in. No, mate. I love this song. I love Dean Martin. Watch Dean Martin all the time. As long as it's not Shazza, then it's all good. Well, Deb's the one you got to be careful of. I thought Shazza was good. Oh wow, what altitude are you at? To get real funny. No shit, Barbs. Ain't that a hole in the bone? Okay, I'm ready to land now.
Let me get a Connor 11 Heavy with you. Crossing flight level 1.
There we go. Here comes Daz.
4280.
Oh, I've got some work to do. So, yes, just wonder if you get too close by the planes. Yes, it does, Revelations, absolutely.
Flight 300.
Flight
level 300, Connor 12 Heavy.
Come here quick. Hey, love a kick. Come here quick. Hey, love a kick. I'm all happy for you to load us up with Dean Martin.
Actually, thank you for the agency.
You what?
Thank you. Thank you for your agency.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Page 1, Brisbane 25, Brisbane 451 nautical mile range. I need to do some work for a sec, guys. BN/4. No, we want Sydney, we're taking from Sydney, not Brisbane. /451. NSFA, page 2, and I'm going to put my rings in that you saw on my flight plan earlier. Fuck all. /12227. Okay, what do we have? Gut Viv. Let's check the plan real quick. Gut Viv, what do we want to be at you at? We want to be at 112. Okay, 111. Just under it. Just a bee's dick under the fuel there at the moment, which is really good. Well, we're getting a few bumps now, just a couple of little bumps. Nothing we need to turn the seatbelt sign on for. Alright guys, well, load me up with some songs here. Exclamation mark SR, space either a YouTube link or the name of the song. While you do that, I will be right back. I'm just going to get another quick top up. I'll see you all in just a sec. Alrighty guys, we are back.
Ollie 260, contact Brisbane Centre 1033.0 day.
Cable's getting a little bit messed up there.
Contact Brisbane Centre 123.0.
Trumpet songs, quickly. Why would you do that? Me and Kat. Bob, what the frick are you sending me? How's your flight going, Daz?
Yeah, good. Passing 25,000, mark 180.
Bro, yeah.
Did you just get transferred?
No, I might have missed it. Did he call my call sign?
Velocity 9104, Mel Centre.
Go ahead. Velocity 9104.
Yeah, Velocity 9104, you see you looking off at 280, confirm you're climbing 310.
We're now climbing flight level 310, Velocity 9104. I blame the FO. You have control.
Velocity 914, contact Brisbane Centre 133.0k.
Centre on 133.0, Velocity 9104, good night.
Honest 11, contact Brisbane Centre.
Brisbane Centre, very good evening. Velocity 9104 with you on climb flight level 310.
Center 133.
Velocity 9104, Melbourne,
Brisbane Centre.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Alrighty guys, status update. Sydney is here. We are here. We have to go.
Good evening, Connor on with you, passing flight level 270-300.
We have to continue flying.
Cross 11, good evening.
To there. So we are now in this airspace just here. So we've just been handed off into this this quadrant just here to take us part of the way. Is it me?
I don't know.
I see you on the TCAS behind me.
Wonderful, in Brisbane Center radio check.
Yeah, you need 10 minutes over the same point, same level, with no closing to hand over to Oceanic.
Wonderful, in Brisbane Center radio check.
I'll go 0.83, mate, on the cruise.
It doesn't matter. Just keep going. I got that 31 and you're on a different track to me anyway.
Oh, true. Then buggy, I'm going to slow down. Back to Econ. Yeah, I hope the Harrier updates come through. Has there been any talk of further Harrier updates coming next this week? Or is it just that big patch?
9104, which is the radio check point.
Centre of Velocity 9104, Ridley 5x5.
Yeah, I've just left it 350 now.
Menu, PMDG setup, options, simulation. Auto step climb, yes. There we go. What we want to do. So to do that, we want to be at we want 110.3. We want 109.5. Okay. So about 800 under. Natalie, we want to be 107.8, 107.7, 107.1. So we're going to be 0.7. So we're coming back in on that fuel. Yeah, Mav, I saw the update today. I was looking at the DCS update. The threat line's awesome. So is the idea behind the threat line, is that where it points to it directly or what? Because you kind of know where it is in position to your aircraft because it shows you and you just turn towards it. But what's the threat line actually show you?
Center, Qantas 1-1, just AFK for about a minute.
Yeah, I know that's a top-down view, but what's the threat line? But you get top-down view now of the RWR, and if it's off to you like the 3 o'clock position, you know it's off to your 3 o'clock position there, and you just turn towards it. But what other information does the threat line show you?
Station on Brisbane Center currently, please contact Naval Center 125.0.
Oh wow. So just confirm we're going back to 1250 from velocity 9104.
Hello, Oceanic. I've got velocity 9104. Sorry, they've just been handed back to me from MDE. Estimating do that at 19, flight level 310.
Okay, yeah, that's a yeah.
And apologies for the not having 15 minutes heads up. I've got Qantas 11 at flight level 300, but I'm going to step them up to 1310 because it's on a different track.
That's the controllers talking to each other.
33, 22 south, 15, 45, 3 east, and 12
Who requested this? A little bit catchy. Sending good evening again, velocity 9104 with your flight level 310.
Velocity 9104, g'day, Melbourne Center.
Right, you're lucky. Josh, are you still watching on stream? How was the Sydney performance, buddy? You saw me in Sydney flying out. I noticed that you got your new computer with your 1070, I think it was.
Velocity 808, start clearance of Osred. Velocity 808, go ahead. Velocity 808, Lizzie 5, at Victor runway 34, when ready, descend to pilot 250.
I'm gonna learn the trumpet. Great instrument.
When ready, 250, velocity 808. Velocity 9104, identification 778.
Aww.
Pass your position report to Brisbane Oceanic on 128.6 today.
1286. Copy over to Oceanic for the report on 1286, velocity 9104, good night. 1286. Just like it did before, I upgraded a bit of garbage below 30. Although running tomato shade brings it down a bit. Yeah, it does, mate. I run a bunch of presets as well, shading presets and stuff, and it does kill your frames as well. Oceanic reporting. I gotta remember this. So it's overhead.
Level 310.
Oh, Oceanic reporting. Fuck, I need to remember that. Oh no, did my green screen's falling down. No. No, stay there, green screen. Stay there. Ah! Stay there, green screen. Ah.
Roger, is that Air Canada 362
Oceanic reporting. Oceanic reporting. Yep, doing it right now. There we go. I know how to do it. I know how to do it.
Also, if you use override,
I've got it worked out. I just have to do a quick remember. A quick remember. A quick reminder. But you can post it if you want for the benefit of everyone else. Brisbane Oceanic, velocity 9104 position. What? Did we? No, we changed wrong frequency. Brisbane Oceanic, velocity 9104 position report. Oh, Brisbane Radio, velocity 9104 radio position report. Brisbane Radio, thanks, High Alpha.
Velocity 9104 Brisbane Radio. G'day, Brisbane Radio, first primary guidance frequency, secondary 1.1, standby Falco.
sorry for the garble while I was being interrogated by the controller. I didn't realise I set my hotkeys for Discord as well as
Sorry, buddy.
years ago the same.
9104 Falco.
AFM.
Copy of velocity 9104, go with the position report.
Whoa, what were we just over? DPAP. Velocity 9104, position DPAP at time 0216, flight level 310. Next position is Natalie at time 1232. Then Ublin, time 1308. What was that?
Copy velocity 9104.
Position report. Oh, fuck, there it is right there. Yeah, copy, damn it.
Tells you when you pass. It's a bit different to the 737.
How far that music's appropriate given my last radio call then. I haven't flown this aircraft for so long, I'm still getting my bearings back in it. Report. Chief Pilot told me to tell you to review the flight crew training manual. I have an FO, I've got Dean, he keeps me on the straight and narrow. My job's just to manage the aircraft, should be right.
Sharing, good evening, on a 1-1 with you, not really 1-0.
I did 27 legs by myself last year.
Just made pick up at 310 next, 30.
Qantas 11, Christian Radio, good afternoon. Christian Radio, that's regard to frequency, take on 231, stand by, start crash check.
I got the dash, mate, and I got the proper dash too. The dash with the sharing cockpit capability, which I'm really keen to try out. I haven't tried it yet. I think Skip and I were going to do it, but Skip moved to Melbourne and dropped off the face of the planet. So. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, I'm definitely keen, buddy. We can. I'm not. It'd take me a flight or two to get back into the mix, but yeah, definitely keen to. Where's? Oh, we're getting a few bumps here. Where's service-based failures?
Oceanic, Qantas 1111, 3 South 15, just made peak up at 1310 at Mark Plan 7 and 30.
Oh, we're getting thrown around a little bit. Seatbelt sign on.
Copy, Qantas 11.
Your bumps coming through. Well, thanks for that, Barbs. Again, your contribution is always appreciated to my channel.
So much for a smooth ATC. Messed around by approach and then another center control.
Oh, that's alright, mate. That's part of the fun. That approach controller, he was difficult. He was tough to be up.
Yeah. Yeah, so in that magazine, he was complaining about people logging off. He was on Brisbane approach and then re-logging off once he got out of his airspace.
You know, the controllers having difficulty with people are logging off when they're in his airspace and then logging back on when they're out of it. That defeats the whole purpose. Alright, here we go here. Alright guys, a very quick plug here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Thanks for viewing tonight. If you're wondering what the stuff is in the top right hand corner, I am a charity streamer. I do this to raise money for chosen charity this month. 100% of your donation goes through to charity. I do it at the end of the month, live on stream, so you can see it go through and post up the receipt and all that sort of information. So make sure it's completely transparent. I'm not in it to make money, but we are raising money for the Smith family who help out underprivileged Australian children this month, and you can find all the information about that just in the information below. I do welcome you on Discord. We are on Discord right now. If you want to come and have a chat with us in Discord, you're more than welcome to, or join up. We do a lot of sharing of information there, so there's a lot of hints and tips. There's a hell of a lot of DCS information thanks to Revelations and the team, and taking photos and screenshots and all that sort of good stuff. So more than welcome to join and have a chat with us. Still getting a few bumps. Sorry, mate? Ah, right. We're starting to separate now? On the TCAS anymore. Was it the Backtastic? Vatsim online. That's it, Backtastic. Can we do online? Where we go here? Oh yeah, we're really starting to separate. So what I might do, guys, is a window capture for Chrome. Does that work? Yeah, there we go. So you can see here, guys, this is us flying, so I'm velocity 9104, so I'm this guy, I'm this guy just here, and then Qantas 11 is just here, so we are now starting to separate on our tracks across to the States. And looking at myself in particular here, you can see that we're halfway through this controller's airspace just here, or almost halfway, and we are getting quite a few bumps here at the moment. We have a nice tailwind though. We've got almost 100 knots on the arse of this thing, so pushing us along at almost 580 knots. That's really nice. Tyler B780, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Cheers. What are you getting, Daz? That's why I chose this track, mate. Yes, it is.
What's your ground speed?
That's exactly why I chose the track, the shortest time. Ground speed 584.
Mine's 586.
Yeah, but you got a 4-burner, mate. I've only got a 2-burner.
Well, obviously, that version's really better.
Damn right. How many packs you got on board? I don't know how many I've got on board. How do I tell? FS actions, payload. First class. Business, yeah, okay, this is not fitted for the Virgin way of doing things. Seatbelt sign off.
Seatbelt sign.
They'll probably go to auto for that. Oh, yeah. I feel like we need a pug visit. What do you reckon, guys? Should we get a pug? I feel like we need a pug. Yeah, actually, we need a pug. Let's go get a pug. I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, what we have here is a very sleepy little mill. This is little mill? That little mill? You can see a little tongue there, she's a little bit tired. She got her tongue out. Can I have this? Oh, big yawn. Oh, Millie got bad breath. This is little milk. Millie's a couple of months old. Here comes hello, little Mill. Hello, little Mill. What is all this stuff? What is this flight deck stuff? Where are we going? Why are we going to Los Angeles? Yeah? Oh, little Mill, you're tired, aren't you? Oh, big yawn. There are dogs allowed on the flight deck. If anyone asks. Oh, licks. Oh, that's a big yawn, really. That's a big yawn. Oh, you're more, Millie. Hey, you're more. Well, I don't think Millie's going to be much fun for tonight. Are you tired, though? Can we go back with your brother? Can we go back with your brother? Alright. I'll push you back with your brother. You look me if you want to go back. Yeah, you want to go back. I'll be back. I'll be right back, guys. Millie doesn't want to play tonight. It's not a boy code, it's a girl. It's little Millie. She's got over JJ here. Hey. Okay. You just got called a boy. No, you're not a boy, are you? Huh? I'm gonna put her back. She was asleep with her older brother. And I'll go put her back there. So I'll be right back, guys. 1 second. Alrighty, Con, well I had to put away then after you insulted her. So she's now gone back to bed with her brother. Alright. Alrighty, now what do we do? Oh, we missed the position report. Shit. Brisbane Radio velocity 9104 position report. One 286. 1286. Did you hear me on radio then, Daz?
Yeah, you must be asleep.
I think so.
I'm doing 600 knots.
593. The control isn't even switched on, don't bother.
Push it up.
Really? What's... I'll give it another call. Brisbane Radio, velocity 9104. Bueller? Bueller? Nah. We've got a tailwind of 102 knots now. Yeah, that's why I chose this route.
Well, I did it because Qantas did it yesterday and I think it was okay, but wow.
Got to check them daily, mate.
Heat hops and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I've only got 86 knots, but I'm still doing 600.
Yeah, what's your max speed?
Oh god, I'm more than that.
What Mac are you doing?
I'm doing 0.85. 0.56.
Can you just slow it back to econ speed?
No, I won't. I took extra fuel so I could beat you.
Oh, well, there's no point in you getting in there an hour before me.
Yeah, okay, I'll
What's your estimate lax?
0114.
What's your time in sim at the moment? It'll be on your clock.
12:38.
Oh, okay. You're estimating at what time again for lax? Say again?
0114.
Okay, I'm getting in the lax at half an hour before you.
What?
My time for lax is 0014 Zulu.
Very strange.
Mate, such an amazing aircraft. What's your distance to go lax?
I've got 622.
I got 6103.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
What fuel are you landing with in lax?
14.8.
Ooh, for a 4-burner. Okay, copy. You haven't got a lot to play with.
It'll be fine, but I'm just trying to figure out why Qantas took this route.
Oh, I just heard something. Brisbane Radio, velocity 9104.
I'm just
Air Callum 360, contact Melbourne Station and 25-0.
need to speed up.
Don't cheat. Don't you try and accelerate. Don't you cheat.
I don't have any idea why Qantas chose this route.
Yeah, because the winds were probably amazing yesterday, and that has shifted north to me.
Yep.
That jet stream shifted north to me, which is why I chose this track.
Wasn't it, who was it that suggested it was, Infernal or Revelations?
Don't know. Brisbane Radio, velocity 9104.
Velocity 9104.
Yeah, velocity 9104 position report was at Natley at time 1232 Zulu at flight level 310. Estimate Ublin at 1308 Zulu. next Vira.
Copy, Vatsim, I want to go.
Three 330 at 15:56. 3 more hours. Okay.
So I'm just pushing up my speed with Mark. Sorry to catch up again.
If you're prepared to land in lax on fumes, that's fine by me. What's econ in that thing? 0.83, 0.84?
About 0.84. Not sure.
You're gonna burn a lot of fuel doing that, bumping yourself up.
Got a schedule here too. So, what was your estimate for lax?
00410. Ballin 444, hey, welcome. Hey, just want to put it out there for everybody. You're one of the best Twitch streams I've seen, and you have really made my day. Oh, Ballin, thank you so much, buddy. I really appreciate it. That's really nice. Thank you. There's not a hell of a lot going on at the moment. We're sitting here at 31,000 feet, just going to see Trumpy. But I appreciate it, Ballin. That's really nice. Thank you so much. Let's do something interesting. Do a barrel roll. Let's do a barrel roll. Or I'll play more trumpets. Did you miss the puggies? I had the puggies on stream, Bubs. Did you see them, or were you not here? Go for corner 9 if you wanted to see Trump. No, in the car. Oh, okay. All right. Well, had the puggies on. Had Millie on before, but all Millie wanted to do was go back to her brother and sleep with her brother, her older brother. So that's what's happening. Alright, let's do a situation update. This is the airspace we're in at the moment, highlighted by the, I guess, the purple and magenta. So we're coming towards the end of it now. So we've got our last waypoint there before we're out of it. then it's it's a long flight. I said something interesting. Alright. Well. Let's do a fuel check. Ublin, we're going to be at 101.2. Looking at our plan, Ublin, 102 we want to be, so we're tracking 101.7, 102, so we're tracking about 300 kilos under the plan at the moment on the fuel. That's not too bad, that's okay, it's perfectly acceptable. Bum, 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 bum. One thing I am actually, now that we're talking about trying to get things that are interesting, one of the things I am a little bit worried about, we set a rather ambitious goal here. So over the last couple of months, we have been doing really well with raising money for charity. When I first got into this, we raised over $270 for Care Australia. The next month we raised $150 for the Fred Hollows Foundation. And then last month in June, we totally blew it out of the ballpark thanks to some very generous donors in Rage. Thank you so much. And donated over $634 to Lifeline Australia, which is absolutely amazing. So I thought setting the goal to 150 would be a pretty safe bet. We're at $20 here at the moment. I'm going to chuck an extra $10 I think to keep it moving. Maybe I should. I've brought it down a little bit to $50 as our goal for July, and allow us to maybe smash that. So it's interesting. I'm a little bit worried we're not going to get anywhere near the 150 mark, but that's okay. It's all right. Every bit counts. $20 for charity is $20 more than not. So that's fantastic in itself. Oh dear. Now what? $13.08. 40 or so, 20 or so minutes. Only 12 hours to go. Yeah. Oh, that's very nice. Bravo Lima Aviation, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. When in doubt, fuel check the aircon. I got the plan up here actually. Actually, that's one thing I might do here is, you know what, something interesting about what you said. So let's do something interesting here. And I'll show people what I see. So let me do something here. Let me do something. What am I going to do? I'm going to do this. No, I'm going to do this. I'll show you guys. That one. I'll show you what my gaming setup looks like so you can see. Setup. Actual size. So what I'll do is I just took a photo of my gaming setup so you can see. So when you say, good to find another Aussie flight simmer who streams, yeah, bravo, absolutely welcome. If you're a streamer as well who streams aviation videos, I'll definitely come over and check it out. So let's have a look here. So you're talking about when you get bored or when in doubt, do a fuel check. So let me show you my setup here because icon, that will make a lot more sense here. So save image as my setup. Alright, so excuse the messy desk. Window capture. Let's go to. Oh, sorry guys. Let me just check where it's called. Oh wow, that is black. Okay, that's not cool. Dead air. How can I do this? Image? Yeah, image. Let's do that. Let's do an image. So if I go streaming images, streaming images. Oh, where did I actually save this?
Hello.
Hello. Image. There we go. Oh wow, that's rather big. Let's zoom you right down, make yours a bit smaller. So let's zoom you out, and there you go, guys. That's my setup. So when you when I'm doing my fuel checks, let me zoom that in there. There you go, so you guys can see it. So that's the setup.
Too many monitors.
So I've obviously got I've got my sim in the middle there. I've got my stream there on the left with Twitch. I've got my Navigraph charts there on the right side of the left screen. On the side of the right screen, I have my flight plan doing my fuel checks. On the right side, I have my streaming software. On down the other side, I've got some of the chat bots and stuff, and Squawk Box and other stuff that runs in the stream. So yeah, so a lot to look at, but that's what you see. And obviously, you can see where are we? If I can do that, you can see my webcam and my track IR there. Need more monitors. So yeah, it's there's obviously quite a bit to look at, but that's part of the fun. So I've got it all spread out around me here. Oops.
Scotch check.
Did you hear that?
So, I checked my economy speed is 0.865, and I have ETA of LAX at 0050.
I'll get there 9 minutes before you.
0050?
No, 0041.
Okay, well I've got to speed up a little bit more. I've changed my track.
Oh wow, okay.
Yep. But then again, I'm going to climb in 1,690 miles.
You're the only one that's going to climb in 1,678 miles, mate.
What's your ground speed at the moment?
594.
I got 629.
Woo!
So it's close, and that's good.
And then one of us is going to get vectored fucking up to San Fran or something.
Roll is on.
There will be. We'll land in. We'll land at like 6 o'clock in the evening, lax time, I think, or 10 to 6 or 10 to 7. One of the two. I'm too drunk to work out now.
I've actually modified my track up more close to yours, so.
Mate, you got your own track. You stay away from my track.
No.
Mate, you set your own course via the South Pole. You stick to it.
Honest and Virgin are very close.
Sure. What are you doing, Barbs? Nice. Shit. We're flying, not sailing.
What I hate about these, how come you're 9104?
Because the real aircraft departed at like 11:30 this morning.
11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Not to say that we haven't departed at 10 o'clock at night before, but for this flight.
Yeah, I think on the way back it's about 11 p.m. departure.
Yeah. Melbourne goes first, then Sydney, then Brisbane. Coming up on our next position report. Just 13 more minutes. You taking the seatbelt sign off yet, Daz?
Hey, I'm keeping on because I'm at 0.89.
Are you right on the red line, are you?
No, I can go more.
Why is the seatbelt sign on there? Little Timmy needs to go take a shit.
Like he's going to Santiago, Chile. I don't think you should ever take the seatbelt off the
Oh, okay.
unless you go to the toilet.
But you can't take the seatbelt signs off. You can't go to the toilet until they take the seatbelt sign off, mate. Little Timmy O'Toole's been hanging on since you left an hour and 28 minutes ago.
He's just going to have to hold on a little bit longer.
Jeez. I wouldn't want to be on a Qantas flight tonight. Little Timmy O'Toole. Oh, how did I get this music? How did I get these songs into? Sorry, Justin Bieber. I don't know how you got in there. Now you're gonna hit some fucking clear air turbulence. Is your aircraft that old that it still has a no smoking sign, mate?
Yeah.
Mate,
400 still has that.
no electronics, buddy.
I'm not running the dash 8.
Copy. Do you know Boeing don't get any orders for that in its commercial passenger orientation or design? They only get cargo orders for the 800, the 74.
Well, moving a lot of the 400s to cargo.
Yeah. We have the no electronics sign in this aircraft? Yeah, we are. No electronics.
They're pretty much the 777 environment with the 780.
Yeah. I don't know how Justin Bieber got in my playlist. I don't know how that happened. Skipping.
Play more trumpets. Play more trumpets.
I don't know how this one got in either. Hey Leroy. It's actually 11 hours and 40 minutes.
Nah, yeah, there's
Just saying.
You
This rode a couple of go-rounds.
got at least one go around in 14 holes.
No, this is that's not true. It's not true. Oh yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that off.
What a waste of money that was.
I'm gonna fly around trimming the bastard all day. Oh yeah. Do the trim reset and don't hold onto your joystick for a laugh.
Oh yeah, good luck. Yeah, I did that one. If you want to pitch up 45 degrees, go for it.
Instantly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jumped in the Huey just to see if it was me, and no, it's not me.
No, it wasn't just you. It's just Russian shit.
We love DCS. The KA-50 is awesome. It's misunderstood. Oh shit. True Revelations, true. I'm with you, buddy. I totally agree. Totally with you, Revelations. It's a great aircraft. I love it. Just gotta get used to it. Oh, fuck off, Barbs. Son of a bitch.
You need to actually watch that one. You need to get the visual of this one.
Oh, it doesn't play the video.
I know, but you need to see the video.
Oh, how do I...
Doesn't matter if nobody else sees the video.
Ah, fuck off.
Just everyone needs to see your reaction to the video.
Fuck off. Son of a bitch.
Okay, you can skip that now.
And thanks everyone, have a good night.
This is a bit of a private joke.
Oh, we just made it fucking public.
Sounds like a story for another time.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Alrighty, we're coming up on Woodland at 101.6. We want 102, so 0.4 under.
Yep, I've got a 0042 if you guys want now, so we need to sort it out so when we go to sleep that we arrive similar times. So.
Are you coming onto my route?
No, I'm just diverging.
Okay.
But 0042, but I'm at 0.89 at the moment, but my econo speed's 0.86, so I'll probably pull it back. But just want to make sure that when we all sleep and come back that we're around at similar times.
Yeah, well I'm 0041, mate, so you'll be just ahead of me.
Well, I'm 0042, so I'm actually not.
Oh, sorry, behind me. Sorry, yes. Yeah, well,
I'm in it, but
I'm pretty sure you'll say, I don't know, I got a feeling you end up getting ahead of me. Yeah, I mean, whatever, buddy. I mean, I'm pretty good with that. That'll work. That'll get us there. I mean, I'll be on at about 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, so that'll be alright.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what happens when I climb and diverge more to your track. I'm going to pick up more of that tailwind, because I've only got 92 knots at the moment, and you've got 100 or something.
Yeah, so if you go back to Econ, you should be alright.
Yeah. Well, once we leave here, I'll pop back to Econ and see what happens.
Alright. Three minutes to our next position report.
I might tune in the morning to watch the crash at the end.
What time will that be happening? 8:30, did you say?
So we're due in about 10:30. We'll be touching down, I think. So I'll be on from about 8. We were airborne at 9:30. No, we pushed back at 9:30, 13 hours. So that's 10:30. It's probably going to be about closer to 11, I reckon. If you're on from about 10:30, you should be able to see it.
Does the pilot in command know what's going on?
What are you talking about? I do maths in my head. What time do we end up pushing? What time do we end up getting airborne? About 10, or wasn't it close to 10?
It was around 30, but
okay, about 22.
Getting in at 0041.
Yeah.
I'm back to 0041, but using vectoring and all the stuff around, that'd probably be
about 10:40. 10:41, that is, isn't it?
Oh, Marion's online.
Yeah, Marion's flying lax to Melbourne. Go to a dot wallop on that guy.
Go and do it. Go and
So
do a suits check on him. Kurto, where are you, mate?
Alright, well, I'm watching Netflix and bow off the bed, I think.
Alright, buddy.
Always have fun, and I'll check in the morning.
Goes out in the sticks.
See how the
Yeah, see you, man.
See you, buddy. So we're doing at what, 10:41 AM our time. So yeah, I'll be on at about 9. I'll be on about 8. I'll probably be on about 8 o'clock.
Yeah. So I've basically got the same ETA as you now.
Yeah, copy.
Back at Connor speed, 0.865.
Brisbane radio velocity 9104 position report. Velocity 9104 is position Ublin at time 13:01 at flight level 310.
Brisbane radio.
Estimate Vara at time 13:40. Next is Nonon. Velocity 9104. He's not replying anyway, he's going to bed.
I've been out of his range for a while. Anyway.
I'm just going out of his range now, going off my chart.
Yeah, I just looked at the chart and you're going out, but I've been off it for a while.
Just coming off it now.
Kurto did a connection check on Marion and he logged off.
Alright, I might be the same actually.
Yeah, I'm out. See ya.
See you, loves. Daz, I'll be on from about 8:30 Brisbane time.
Yeah, that's okay. I've got ETA of 0041 at the moment, but the plane will probably step climb anyway.
Yep. Have you got auto step climbs turned on?
Yeah. Yes,
Alright, copy. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow morning.
Alright, take it easy.
Bye, buddy. Alrighty guys, so situation report is that we are very much inbound or on our way to Lax. So what we're going to do is I am going to log off now, get some sleep, get some shut-eye, handing over to the virtual Dean who will take us the rest of the way. So if you want to jump on and rejoin us, if you are in Australia, we will be streaming from when I get up about 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 Brisbane time in Australia. So that's in about 9 hours from now if you're not in Australia. So I'll jump on there, we will start streaming again, and we will come into Los Angeles with Daz hot on our heels in a 747. We'll show the Cornice guys how the Virgin guys do it. Anyway, thank you very much for your company tonight. A big welcome to all the new followers and to all my followers and subscribers and donators. Thank you for being with me, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye for now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.